Hey artists, the reason why I'm able to post consistently on social media, it's not because I just want to post and put everything out there, but it's because I've set out challenges for myself. At first, it was a 1 week challenge that I'm going to post about my work, or a month challenge where I'm going to speak in front of the camera and I'm going to create, like, let's say 5 videos that I'm going to post each week for that month. And regardless of how I feel about the video, I'm going to edit it and I'm going to take out the parts that make sense and I feel comfortable with, and I'm going to put it out there, right? And other times it has been a 3 month challenge where I know that, okay, I've been able to compound everything that I've learned, and this is one I want to stick to, and I want to see how long it can take for me to actually stick to it. Like, sometimes it works that you create, let's say, videos for the week in 2 days where you are documenting the content and also editing it and then scheduling, right? And sometimes it doesn't work out. In another week, it's a different story where you don't have the time, but because you've set out this goal, and of course, you want to be lenient, you don't want to force yourself drastically, but you also want to create a balance where you are able to commit and show up for the things you said you show up for. And you know what has happened in the past where you missed a day and then it goes into 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, and then you lose sight of it and you give up. And in this case, I didn't want to give up on me posting and having this discomfort I've been having throughout the year. And so there were days where it didn't work to batch content and I will have to shoot it like this. I thought of this idea now. I was trying to look for my microphone and I couldn't find it, and something said, okay, we can do it later, but then again I knew that later might not happen, so I might as well do it now. So it's just being in the moment in other spaces where how your video looks doesn't matter, but how you are sounding based on what you are saying is all that matters, right? And leaning into that and making sure that is the thing that takes you to the next level of you meeting the challenges that you have set out for yourself, or I've set up for myself. So I'm here to tell you that if you're somebody who wants to be consistent on social media, it's worth sitting down with yourself and going through the process of deciding what do you want to put out, and to some extent just putting out anything and everything when you're just starting, and then watching other videos, especially on YouTube, get feedback on people, follow one person who's giving feedback on all these platforms, but also especially if they're giving feedback on Instagram for you as an artist, and then look at the type of videos you want, follow those people. If you are a storyteller, follow people who are storytellers. If you are a visionary, follow people who are doing content that is based on visionary work. And eventually, you start gradually with time, with each and every video that you put out, you're actually leading up to that ideal goal, right? Has it been worth putting out content consistently on social media for me this year? Of course. I think this time around I got to learn more about how I want to put myself out there, how I want my work to be perceived and what I do to be perceived. Of course, 100% I'm happy to have been as consistent as I am, more especially in creating the type of content that I want to create, not based on what is expected for an artist to show on social media. And so by me leaning into my own ideas and putting them out, testing them out, and seeing what I feel comfortable with and what I don't feel comfortable with, adjusting here and there, learning different editing techniques, learning different ways of starting a video, hooks, visual hooks, verbal hooks. All those things take time, but at the same time, it's time that I was personally, or have been personally, willing to put out, and have tested it out in such a beautiful way that I'm satisfied, man.